we need bullets. We need to be able to get there.
Yeah.
Because
I think it's.
I don't think we'll be able to walk there in time.
I think it's.
It's in a cave.
Are there vents that go from the outside to the inside of the cave?
I'm going to say yes. Yeah. There'll be one access into the outside where the ventilation basically is getting a lot of the air from.
Okay, so that means me and Lux go in. Should we invite you?
If he wants to. I don't know what his trainer has him doing.
True. Well.
Although, do we want to deal with the slime trail if we're trying to be stealthy? No offense against you.
Yeah, that would notice. Yeah, that's definitely very noticeable. It should just be me and you. We go in tonight.
We got this. And Purple Pretty Puppy, who's not purple anymore. He and you can be backup. Cavalry, you know?
I'll be outside. I'll be outside just in case something happens. I'll cover your retreat.
We got this. Because, you know, our humans, they're well-meaning, but they're not
big. Yeah, everyone would see them. I don't know why they're going in like that.
Save someone's mom, I think.
Well, that's important, but I'm just worried about them. I don't want them getting hurt.
Too. Well,
Team Rocket uses guns a lot.
Good to know.
Thank you for coming.
How can you be safe too then? How can you assure that?
I know where to hide.
I'm me.
What if you're compromised? Are you willing to stay in there and never see your humans again?
I'm me. If I want out, pull his costume away, I will get out. It's just how much of my soul am I willing to compromise for that?
Don't compromise your soul. You'll be sad.
True. I did that before I met Chase. Not good times. Anyway.
I kind of like pats you.
Task at hand. Oh, they're bringing food. Let's go get food. They better have hot sauce.
Yeah, we need energy, of course.
Of course.
If Noir's in the room, Chase will want to quickly go just get her to the side.
Chase?
And so I want to apologize about last night. Let's start with that.
Oh. Apology accepted. Don't do it again.
I can't promise you I won't do it again. If I have a valid reason to ask you to take action, especially against me, I'm going to need you to trust me and do it. For the safety of others. If I ask you to do something that puts me in harm's way, would you do it?
Not if I don't know the context. I need to know why.
The context will always be to save the others or to save yourself. That's the only time I'll ask you, and that's the promise I can make.
I'll hear you out. But I'll make my own judgments at the time. Like if I deem it will not protect others. Because I might see something that you don't.
Fair enough. So my second question before the pizza arrives, how good are you with your psychic abilities to remove my memories? I need you to rattle my memories. I can't go in there with them knowing who I am. I need you to take memories away.
I can't do that. I can't just control someone else's mind, and if I could, I wouldn't. I can read your mind. I don't know if I'll be able to read memories that you don't have access to or not.
Can you create new memories?
I can't just put memories in your head. I can show you some of my memories probably, but
I knew someone once who could erase memories. I was just wondering if that was possible.
I feel like at this stage, having your experience is more useful than being anonymous. Although you might want to disguise, to be honest, because if you do get caught in there, they're going to recognize you. So we're going to have to call Tiffany in to give some makeovers.
She can try, but I'm going to get caught. That's the only way Molly gets in, I think.
Yeah, but if you get caught, I'd rather not them associating you with Cassie and endangering her mother.
Agreed. But if they have telepaths, we're in trouble.
Yeah, but they're not going to have telepaths guarding the front door at all hours. It's just simply impractical. They're not going to be wanting to do grunt work.
Too good for that, huh?
No, it's more like they're probably using them to do something else, realistically. They're more likely to be the ones interrogating you, to be honest. Probably call up Tiffany.
I got a backup plan for that. They won't get anything out of me.
Just try. If someone does try to read your mind, just trying to focus on one thing and one thing alone.
Okay. Thanks, Noir.
No problem. And Noir will go off and call Tiffany.
Yes, hello?
Hey, yeah. So just going around to everyone and gathering information and figuring out what to do. Found out that some people were going in tonight to do some recon, and in case they get caught, I figured it would be a pretty good idea to disguise them up.
Oh, obviously. Who am I disguising?
I was wondering, do you have some ideas? Or maybe...
Who am I disguising? And I can tell you 5 ideas.
Chase and Molly, those are the 2 that I know are going in tonight.
Yeah, Molly would be super easy. I can pass her off as a boy, no problem. Chase. Oh, Chase, I have so many options with. So maybe
it's going to be resistant, but
he's kind of pale. I can do temporary tattoos on him. I could do... Yeah, I can do a lot of things.
Contacts would probably be good.
If he's not used to colored contacts, they can be a pain in the butt, but I'll look into it.
Oh, yeah.
I do have contacts in the city.
Yeah. Should we head over to your place, or...
I'm still sitting in a van. I was told to stay in the area. Remember? I don't live in the city.
Okay. Come to my apartment. Don't sit in the van. Gosh.
Thanks. Thanks.
Oh, we're also getting pizza.
She is hung up. She's driving.
All right. So Tiffany is going over to the apartment. I'm assuming Molly is going to be told about the communication device, right? So Molly's going to come over to pick up the communication device with Madison.
Yeah, I think so. She's gonna fly over on Bullet, stop by the apartment.
Sure.
I don't think how many people can Bullet carry though?
The saddle is for 2 people. They could probably.
Okay, yeah. So in that case, Cassie would tell Molly to leave Madison for now.
Okay. All right. So
she'll inform too because she'll have to carry Chase as well.
Yeah.
Or Bullet will have to carry Chase as well. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Passenger space limited.
Mm-hmm.
If we did just want to skip over that call, then Cassie would then call Tiffany, but I assume Tiffany would be like, "Yep, I'm already here." So
shows up at door.
Because
sorry, it took me so long. Just stop at Spirit of Halloween. Where's Chase? I'm gonna make him pretty. She is walking in. She is looking for him. So I get to disguise you.
I'm not entirely sure how you're going to pull that off. I'm sort of mundane.
I have ideas.
Nothing can ever beat the dress, though. Let us never forget that.
Oh, no. But sadly, I think we need something a bit more practical.
What are you going to disguise him as?
Oh, I'm just going to change his overall appearance. Oh, I used to do cosplay before I got ill. Unfortunately, it takes up pretty much all of my free time and resources, so yeah, hobby had to go.
So
Worth it.
what-
Don't get me wrong. Worth it.
So what's the plan? Nevi says you're just gonna go up there and pretend that you're gonna try to join their team.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the front door and ask to come in. Talk to their leader.
Wouldn't that work better if you're dressed as a Team Rocket member? You're just like, oh, hey, I got a report for the boss. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for a job.
You're gonna need a flyer then.
They only accept people who get flyers.
Well, you're gonna have to. I'm assuming.
Are you telling me
you're
you have
gonna-
access to flyers, Nevi? Do you know someone who knows a cousin with a mother has a cousin?
Damn, Nevi, why do you know so much about this?
Yeah, Nevi.
She kind of shrugs. I have my ways.
Interesting.
Resourceful.
Just
How
for
fast
the
can you
record,
get that
guys,
flyer?
I'm pretty sure Chase can't lie for shit.
I'm
You
not
can just
going in lying.
crunch.
I will absolutely not be able to pull that off. And I don't try to lie. When I know I'm gonna get caught, I just get caught.
Molly? Good at lying?
Molly's better be
Reasonably
good at
good.
hiding. She shouldn't be
Reasonably
lying
good.
at all. I don't want her talking. Molly's gonna stay quiet and get in there.
I also would not like Molly to be talking.
How is she going to get in there if there's probably guards at the front door? There's only one entrance.
That's why I'm there.
They're going.
Chase provides
Molly's
the
getting
distraction.
through that
I slip in behind him. I'm pretty good at being unseen.
Okay.
And that's
Hopefully.
frankly a lot of what we're lying on.
Mhm.
Do they have a camera in the elevator or like the entrance door? Would they like have like a little camera thing that goes, "Hey, you can go in," and button. You know how they have super fancy places, security
Mhm.
systems. Like they
Mhm.
might see two people coming in and go, "Where's the other person?"
They won't see the second person.
Well,
If it's on
you will-
camera, they will.
You will have a Rotim handy.
We will
Hopefully
have
they
The
don't turn
Rotim
rotating.
would be able to
cameras.
hack into a single camera, just to
Mhm.
loop it for a while, maybe.
I can ask
Do something
Madison.
to affect it.
I could ask Madison. I hope it's possible. We just have to trust that it is.
And meta knowledge, would Cassie what cameras would Cassie know off the bat, if
There's
any?
There is a camera like in the cavern right in front of where the keypad is.
Mm-hmm.
There's a camera in the foyer, the main foyer area of the base, and then there's just random cameras like all over the place, down the hallways, in the training area. All of the major rooms and hallways have cameras. The bathroom doesn't have any cameras.
There is one in the cavern, like pretty much at the door. Then you said, or at
Yeah.
the beginning of the cavern.
Yeah.
And this is Mount Moon, by the way, right?
Yes, Mount Moon.
Okay.
This is
thank
Mount
you.
Moon. Yes.
Yeah. See, I had remembered previous session. I thought you said it was between Mount Moon and Pewter. Anyway.
I
okay,
mean,
so there's-
it's the entire mountain mass probably has a whole bunch of caves.
Okay, but the
around, so-
entrance is like the one you see on Mount Moon, like at the very right side in the game, like by the Pokemon Center, that kind of thing.
I mean, I would say this is a totally different entrance that's not in the game. I would say
Oh,
this is
okay.
a totally different cave that's basically between Pewter City and Mount Moon, but it's like it might be part of the land mass that is Mount Moon, but it's a
Okay, that makes sense.
totally different cave that doesn't exist in the game.
All right, so yeah, Cassie will warn about that camera. Then you said there was none in the elevator, like shaft itself.
There's none in the elevator shaft. Well, not in the elevator shaft. In the elevator, yes. Not in the elevator shaft. Yes.
Okay, but there is one in the elevator.
There's one in
Fair.
the elevator, not in the shaft.
I was sort of thinking of just that lift without the whole boxiness of it. Okay, and then there's one in the immediate, that front area before you get to registration or security.
Molly needs to clear 2 to 3 cameras before she gets to the security.
Yeah, and I don't know how long you can
I don't
keep them
think I can do that.
distracted.
I don't think I can't distract 3 cameras. I can distract 1.
No, but Roten might be capable.
Yeah, but you need Rotem already in there by that point and
Why
into our
don't we-
access point.
Call Madison and find out? Nevi asks.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Rotem could always take over the first keypad, right?
Rotem supposedly will hopefully be able to access the keypad, would hopefully be able to access the cameras. Rotem has the invisibility and phasing capabilities. Hopefully, unless it's a bit of a screw up. So
Those
that
can
should
be
help her
prevented,
actually get
though.
access. Can be prevented, but I just don't see Rocket as being the type to do that.
Yeah, it's a bit niche.
Not to mention with a lot of the Pokemon that they seem to favor, that could backfire in many cases.
Mm.
All right, Molly, could you ring her up?
Sure thing. Call her, put her on speakerphone.
Hello?
Hey, Maddie. So we're
What's
having
going
a bit of a group meeting. We have some questions for you.
Sure.
So there's a camera at the very entrance. Do you think Rotem would be able to get in and hack his way in from there?
Oh yeah, that's child's play.
Well, Molly just
Wait,
raises
when
her
you-
hands and looks at the rest of the group.
When you say hack in, then, to what extent do you mean? Are we talking he'll be able to control that one camera, or he could get into the entire system from the first camera?
At minimum, he'll be able to control that one camera. I can only promise that he'd be able to get to the system once you get into the security room proper. But at least that one camera he'd be able to access, yes.
And you think keypads he might be able to fool?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right. Then this is the current plan. There are going to be about 3 cameras Molly's going to need to bypass in order to reach the security room. So you're Rotom. He can go invisible, right?
Of course.
Phasing, not an issue for him?
No, not at all.
Okay, great. So then if he could just take one at a time, he and Molly would have to work together, or largely you in this case. Just let her know when she's free to move on ahead.
Oh
We
yeah.
got the communication stuff, so you two will be in touch from the beginning. As soon as Rotim gets the first camera, if you could just check and make sure that Molly does need to reach the security room, please do, because if she can just head back after that, that would make things so much easier for us.
Yeah, as soon as we get Rotem into the security system, Molly's pretty much free to leave whenever she wants to.
Assuming she can get back out as easily. My concern at this point is that once she makes it down into the base, even if she accesses the security room and everything, they might find it odd that the elevator would move on its own.
Yeah, possibly. But leave that to me. And Rotem.
If you think you could mask her escape, then I'll trust you.
Oh, I know I can.
Okay.
This is what I do, Cassie.
Okay. All right.
I mean, don't tell the lieutenant that.
God, no.
We
I'm not
won't.
talking in any of this shit. All right. No, it's been a big help. Thank you.
No problem. Where am I going to be operating from? All the way back over here?
I
can
don't see
fly-
why not, unless you have an issue.
I could
No
fly
issue.
back and bring her here, just so you guys can all keep watch.
If I'm not over there, then that's all right. It's just a few second delay.
So the delay is, she'd just need to be like in pewter, basically. Then.
That would be helpful.
No, I suppose that's a good point. I only have one place I know in pewter, really, and that'd be kind of awkward. But it's possible.
I can work from anywhere. I'm just saying that if I'm going to be working remotely, connecting with Rotem, the farther away I am physically from the base, then the more of a delay there'll be in between.
Right.
We can't exactly afford that.
Yeah.
Remind
That's
me,
Van. She could hang out with me.
how long do you guys think, or Molly specifically, how long do you think it would take Bullet to travel from here to pewter?
Out of character? Out of
20
character.
minutes?
20 minutes?
20
All right.
minutes?
20
It's not
minutes.
Bullets fast.
Bullets fast, and it's not that far. Yeah,
It's not that far.
about 20 minutes tops.
So it would take just a few trips to get us all there.
Yeah.
All right. We could quite potentially crash at my old place then. I'd definitely be closer. Should be private. Not that the cops did their job at all, but hopefully.
Team Rocket could have people watching that place, though. That's very insecure.
Yeah, and I would be concerned about bugs too.
Someone
Just
did
as far as
slip in
closer
it.
locations go, I don't know about any.
And
someone
any
went
hotels in
in
the
there.
area?
Mhm.
I'm sure we can figure something else out. I'd offer my place too. I just don't know if you want to deal with any of my parents.
It's probably best not to bring them into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hotel
My parents
probably.
do usually love me. Except for my own, of course, but yeah.
So
I'm sure we can find a motel or something.
yeah, it doesn't have to be fancy.
Or worst case, if we could get you some sort of signal booster.
That would work too.
All right,
Cassie,
if you
what,
don't,
Cassie, what time are you going tomorrow? Just need to know so I have someone looking after Fabian.
that
If
is
he's not at school.
a good question. I was thinking about really nailing that down during our dream world tonight. If you need to know, though, I can come up with a time.
Yeah, it's just sooner the better because then I can make sure I have someone to look after him. Otherwise, I might have to ask Felicity to look after him.
Well, I mean, I don't think that would be a problem.
Yeah,
I mean, couldn't you
just prefer
contact her
to like.
again? And
I prefer to just have someone look after him here though, so his routine isn't as disruptive. His behaviours act up if his routine's disrupted, and yeah, he's
yeah, I'll see what I can get you. I'll let you know by tonight then. Fair?
okay. Fair.
Well, any other questions, concerns at this point?
What time are we meeting tonight?
Well, what time do you guys think would be best? I mean, this is riding on the four of you.
Whenever Molly's ready. We have our equipment. Who's taking the dart gun? Molly? You know how to use this thing?
I've never taken firearm training. Seems simple enough.
He turns to Nevi and asks, if I grab one of these darts and shove it into someone's neck without the gun, will it work?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, the dart gun's just a propellant in and of itself.
So I'm going to take a clip.
I could take another clip just to be safe.
There's 6 clips.
I would like to point out, though, to you guys that, one, Chase, you're probably going to be searched upon entering.
I
That'll
know.
likely just be confiscated.
I'm going to be talking to Tiffany next. Don't worry about that.
All right, and
I
two,
don't like where that's going.
Molly, if you do use that, it could well be grounds for, even if not you getting caught, them definitely knowing that something is up. So please only use it as a last resort.
Don't worry. I'll keep it safe.
I'm also very hesitant about these being too far spread because if any of these can affect Noir, then we could have bigger issues.
I won't walk in throwing them around. Don't worry.
Right.
How big are these clips?
Yay big, including the needle, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
The needle probably pops out. Like when you apply a little bit of pressure, the needle pops out. So it's like yay big.
Yeah, like pops out. Like, how big is this needle? That's terrifying. I don't like needles.
Oh.
Be brave, Cassie.
Oh, Cassie's fine. Riz doesn't like needles.
Ah,
Anything else?
She will ask the three of them specifically, or yeah, I wrote him. So actually just Chase and Molly specifically to talk to her again before they actually leave to go do it.
All right.
So if there is nothing else, then we can move on. I think.
I'm gonna take Tiffany aside to the veranda.
Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna hold up one of the clips, and he's gonna look at Tiffany. He's gonna say, "Don't freak out, but I need you to answer something, and I don't need to tell anybody how it's done. How good are you with the scalpel knife, and how fast can you put this into my stomach?"
I have honestly never thought or tried.
You probably got an hour to do it.
Yeah, it's more the healing time.
Don't worry about the healing.
Bad Riz. Stop breaking immersion. Sorry, you're saying?
Jesus. I'm look. If I end up having to do this myself, it's not going to go well.
No,
I've already
because
proven
this is
that
not
I'm
that good of a
with-
plan.
It's a great plan. You're gonna be able to find it if it's underneath enough organs. I just
Yeah,
don't want
but
it to be
can't you
anything
use
that's
it if it's under enough organs? You see, that's the issue, the extraction.
I can extract it.
Without hurting yourself, without bleeding out, without infection?
I will only do what's necessary if it's going to keep everyone safe.
And
I
what
won't
about
do
you?
any of this, and then you can remove it when I get back home. I can't have these get confiscated. If I get caught, I need to have a way out.
Yes, and I'm guessing their scanners or whatever are good enough. If I just hid it in a wig or beard, they'd find it. And it would instantly give away the disguise.
Just need a small incision in the small intestines where there's no vital organs, and I need you to tuck it in there. I know it's going to fester. I know it's going to hurt. But it'll be fine.
No, it won't. But there's not really a better plan.
For 8 hours. That's all it's got to stay in there for.
Mm-hmm.
It could be worse. It could be grenades.
I don't want to know. No, I'm not asking you to get grenades. Where do you want to work
Cross
from?
my mind.
I need to sterilize the area we're going to work in.
Don't need to sterilize. You can do it right here without anyone knowing. We just need to get a knife from the kitchen.
Chase, my area, okay? If I want to sanitize something, I'm going to sanitize it.
I don't want any of the other ones knowing. Can you keep this between us? I don't want to compromise the plan.
Fine, I was going to do spray tan you anyway, so... Yeah, we're going to have to do naked time anyway, which... dear Lord, why is that normal? Why is me seeing your underwear normal? That's not supposed to be normal.
I think we have different definitions of normal, and I definitely got this idea from your Pokemon, so I blame you.
Ew, sweetie. No, never mind. I cannot think of anything you could do to him that would freak him out.
I think he'd love the idea.
Yeah, but he doesn't have organs the same way humans do.
Overrated.
Primer physiology is actually really fascinating, and we will talk about that one day, but... Right, Chase physiology, yeah. Okay, if we're gonna do this, let's do this.
Perfect. I'll meet you in the bathroom.
Fine.
Okay. So, you are going to meet in the bathroom. Tiffany is going to get whatever materials she deems is necessary to have this procedure done. I am going to need Tiffany to roll a medicine roll for me, please.
26.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, wait,
So-
it should be actually
One.
27 because I have a +1 from Kyle
That's
still.
true, you do.
Yes.
Also,
So-
don't forget that, Molly. You're +2.
So, Chase, this procedure, it doesn't take super long. It does hurt like a mofo, but you can grin and bear it. You can grin through it. you definitely will probably like, at minimum, like you will clench the sides of whatever. Maybe she's doing this in the tub, and you're like clenching the sides of the tub as you're trying to do this, make its incision, and then she has to stitch it up and do all this other stuff. However, with the really high roll that Tiffany makes, she is able to successfully implant this this object into your stomach, away from any of the vital organs. And Chase, I'm going to say that at least for the time being, your max hit points is going to be lowered by 25%. Your max is lowered by 25% for right now. But other than that, the procedure goes well, all things considered.
All things considered.
Good job, Tiffany. Thank you.
No, it's not. If I were doing a good job, I would say, no, this is stupid.
If this was a bad job, I'd be bleeding out and you'd be calling 911. It's a good job.
Perspective.
Tiffany's glad to know what her role is in this now. Is she happy now that she has a role? She gets to implant things into people's stomachs.
Who's next for surgery? Come on.
Yes, who's next for surgery? Dr. Benoit.
Hey, Lobel would be super happy with that title.
Lobel would be happy if you were a doctor.
I mean, she does still have her disguising to do tonight, so it's not all
true.
gross stuff.
Chop, chop. Well, he needs recovery time, so I'm going to start with Molly. That's a little less invasive.
Yeah, so Molly's sitting on the couch, like kind of twiddling her thumbs, drawing tracing spirals everywhere, just fidgeting.
Comes out from bathroom, sees her. Okay, Molly, let's make you a pretty boy. My drag king, come.
So she says,
hauls her off toward bedrooms, rises. I don't know which is which. Which one do you want to use? Because I think one's Noir, I think one is Cassie. Pretty sure that one that looks slightly different is Fabian's. I recall it had to be replaced.
Anything's fine. Just
okay.
Should I do anything about the voice, or
if they catch you, yes. But realistically, hopefully this will be a non-speaking role.
All right then. So do your magic.
All right, strip for me. I gotta bind down your breasts.
And
then I'm going to put you into a... not sure yet.
Let's get down to business.
Exactly.
To defeat.
Hark's been waiting.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Actually,
Tiffany does
same.
Yes, Tiffany does the whole make a man out of you.
Yes.
All happening in a private bedroom, I assume.
All happening in private.
Yeah.
Molly's like, being in prison, I was comfortable being naked in front of girls all the time, but now that I'm kind of an item with Alicia, it's a little awkward, I admit.
No. If I were gonna hit on any of the girls, it'd be Noir, not you.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
You're surprisingly okay with that.
No, I think you guys are cute together.
You and Noir, when we first started all hanging out, things that happened with Alicia?
Yeah.
Okay, you also liked her. Gotcha. Okay, let's just get you finished being dressed. I'm gonna put your hair back into a man bun. Okay, this will work.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and disguise Molly. Go ahead and roll your
Guile?
Intuition or Guile? Sure, Intuition or Guile, whichever you want. Whichever one.
25.
Nice. So yeah, you are
actually 26 because I keep forgetting one. Sorry.
You are an extremely convincing boy that would anyone who knows you, your own mother would not recognize you.
Nice.
And then
I miss my cosplay days.
You can do the same thing with Chase. You're just gonna make him look like another dude, or are you gonna make him a woman?
I'm gonna make him generic dude.
Generic dude. Go ahead and roll another.
Your brows are getting waxed.
Another Guile or Intuition, whichever you'd like.
Ready? Ouch, 21.
Okay, that's fine.
Her hands are shaky. She cut him open tonight.
Cool. So, you will see they both look like completely different people.
Well done.
Molly struts out.
Nice to meet you, Steph.
You might even think that Molly's Chase.
She's a bit too short
if I
for
had thought
that.
to buy a bald cap.
From the 9 inches.
So, what do you think? Should I do anything about the walk?
Again, hopefully you won't be seen at all.
All right. Well, we'll improvise if it
I mean,
comes.
yeah, as unrecognizable as you look, the hope is you never get caught.
Exactly.
This is the semi-last resort.
Yeah.
Understood. Oh, and by the way, Molly will she brought her bag with her, and she pulls out a set of stealth clothes.
Pretty.
So I
Put
think
those on right now.
so I
Get dressed.
pick these up. Yep. She gets dressed.
Okay. Is there anything with my fashionista skill I could do to make them better?
Is there?
Realistically,
I don't know.
I would like to say yes.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try to
Intuition
make some
this time or
alterations,
guile?
go ahead and make some intuition.
Alrighty. 17.
17. All right. I'm going to say that with the 17, you can make some alterations so that the objects will add an additional +2 to their stealth rolls. Additional +2 to their stealth for both of them.
Okay. Anything I could do to make Chase look more intimidating? I'm going to use guile for that. 29.
Sure.
29.
That'll add plus... I will also have that add a +2 to any intimidation rolls that he does.
There
Any
you go.
intimidation rolls.
Nice unibrow there.
Yep. Get out the makeup. After I just spent all that time carefully waxing it, though.
Oh, also, Molly and Chase, keep an eye out for Team Omni.
Oh,
Team Rocket has the
right. They have the toxic
plate.
Did
And
not even cross my mind.
They're probably planning to go in at some point. Might not be when we
If
go
they're
in.
not already there, because they always seem to beat us places.
Yeah, they might already been there and gone. We might be lucky.
Maybe they'll take each other out. Who knows?
That would be nice, except for, they might also take Cassie's mom at the same time. Let's not dwell on that.
Thanks, Tiff.
Molly wants a quick moment. She's gonna move away from everyone else, and she's actually gonna give Alicia a call.
Sure.
Yeah.
You'll give her a
And
call.
then
She'll pick up.
You totally
Uh-huh.
have this. Then afterward, before they go in, again, Cassie asked to speak to those two as well.
Sure.
Okay.
Hello. Hi, Molly.
Hi, Alicia. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I hope that I didn't, make you uncomfortable today.
No, you made me very comfortable. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
I hope
good.
I hope I didn't make you uncomfortable.
Oh, Molly, you could never make me uncomfortable.
Molly's blushing, but I think she's away from everyone else. She's probably like out on the balcony or something. So she says, "Well, listen, you've made me very happy. You've made me a very happy woman. But if we're gonna do this, then you deserve to know what to expect."
Oh?
I don't know if I should tell you what exactly is going on, but I'm going to be doing something pretty dangerous tonight and tomorrow.
Dangerous?
Yes. I want you to know that no matter what happens tonight or tomorrow or whatever happens from now on, just know that thinking of you is what's keeping me going.
Molly, I have to admit, you're making me really worried and concerned. You're doing something really dangerous. I don't understand.
I'll explain it when it's all done. I have to tell you that there might be more of this in the future.
Okay.
But again, no matter what happens, thinking of you is gonna keep me going, all right?
Okay.
And if anything happens to me, no, I won't say that. I'm not gonna make this sound like a goodbye, okay? Just, I'll see you when this is all over, okay? And I'll explain everything.
All right. I'm trusting you on this then.
All right.
Is there anything I can do?
When this is all over, I might come to see you. Some of the others might come to see you too. I don't know, but I'll explain everything later. But believe me when I say it's not because I don't trust you. I trust you 100%. But I don't want you to worry about me.
All right.
But I couldn't go into this without calling you one more time.
Well, I'll definitely keep you in my prayers to Palkia then.
All right. Thank you. Any prayers to whatever gods, they're all welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll talk to you again later.
I'll see you. Let's. You know what? I'll see you tomorrow. Okay?
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
And she'll hang up the phone.
Lux is gonna go grab Fern. Okay, I think the humans are winding down. Want to go stealth into the crowbat saddlebags?
Yeah, let's hide
Let's
there.
go.
All right.
Do we need to roll stealth rolls?
Go ahead and roll your stealth rolls. Yep. 14.
14.
16. Everybody roll a perception.
Should I be nice to them and say that Cassie had gone off to her room to fetch things?
Yeah.
I'm assuming the humans are busy.
Lucky you guys.
Molly's on the phone right now, so she might
Yeah.
have disadvantage or
She's
something.
outside on
Oh
the
yeah, you all are
fire
having
yeah.
disadvantage. You're all getting disadvantages because you're not looking out for this. So nobody catches you.
All right.
Yes. Go us. Hey, Bullet.
Yeah.
We're stowing away. Don't tell on us. Up soon.
Oh. Okay.
This
Why
is
not?
stealth.
So why are we being sneaky?
Because
Just say
the
so.
humans are being stupid.
We need to make sure they don't get killed.
Yeah.
That's weird. They're usually pretty smart.
Not all of them.
They like to
Cassie,
take risks.
rest of them, meh. Take or leave.
Cassie's the smartest.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
No
know about
offense.
that.
Of the human strapping young crowbat.
Oh,
Speaking
I was
of
referring to
thinking.
Molly.
Okay. Shrugs.
She's super stealthy.
Yeah. She could probably keep up with us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess if you want to be sneaky, you probably should stop talking soon.
Oh, yeah.
Good call. That's why you're the smart one. And not Remy. He's
That's
the
why
pretty
I'm
one.
the smart one.
So yeah, Cassie will pull Chase and Molly aside, and she'll give Chase in particular a bit of a double take because she's already seen both of them in their disguise, but she'll ask like, "Hey, are you all right?
Yep. Just
You
a
look
little
kind of like
nervous.
shit."
Yeah, I'm just nervous for the safety of your mother. Sort of just kicking it.
Wasn't sure you got nervous.
Neither did I.
Right, first time for everything. Here, I have some things for the two of you. So she'll hold out her hands, and in each of them are 3 different pills. They each have a sort of translucent silvery pill, a more opaque purple pill, and then Chase gets a lozenge, and Roma gets this translucent electric blue kind of thing. There we go.
So, what are these?
Do I take them
You're
now?
going to ingest them.
All
They,
3 of them right now?
if you want to wait until you reach the cave entrance, that would probably be for the best.
All right.
Wouldn't be necessary, but yeah, I'd advise that just in case. And so she'll say, One of them in particular will make it so you don't have to sleep, just in case either of you get caught up in there. Best case scenario, we'll still get to sleep, so we'll get a little bit more recon tonight in the dream world. But just in case, if you can't risk it and you need your energy, this should have you covered.
Which one is that one?
And she'll point to the silver one.
Okay.
Or kind of just like bop it up a little bit, I guess, because both her hands are occupied.
Mm-hmm. Silver is no sleep. All right.
Yeah, and beyond that, if you do fall asleep for any reason, it should at least help you wake up a little more easily. As far as the other ones go, and at that, she'll hesitate a minute and then glance toward Noir and call out, "Hey, Noir, could you come here just a sec?"
Oh, yeah. What do you need me to do tonight?
Nothing really tonight, but I just wanted to clarify, you being a telepath and all, what makes it particularly hard to read someone's mind? Is it if they're particularly focused or scatterbrained?
Focused. Like, if you're focusing on one thing, hopefully one thing that's not related to anything you don't want the person to know is best. Something important to you, but to anyone else would just be, huh?
All right, perfect. Thank you. You may return to pizza.
Okay.
So, once she leaves, she'll just look at the other two again and nod and say, "All right, that's what the third pills do in each of your cases. Slightly different, but just trust me on that. And you should be set."
What does the purple pill do?
In case things go poorly, it's a bit of a painkiller.
Might need that. You never know.
Yeah, hopefully not, but just take it when you take the others. It should be fine. And actually, Molly, a couple more things. And
Yes.
she'll reach into her pocket and take out, they kind of just look like ping pong balls, so they have that sort of translucent white sort of look going for them. But on the inside, there's some like different colored smoke. In particular, 3 of them have this sort of like blackish haze inside.
Okay.
So, she'll hold the 3 out to you and say, these are also just for emergencies, but if you can manage to hit a guy with them or break it under their nose or something, should confuse them, hopefully long enough for you to make your escape.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
These will help.
Okay. So, we good? Feeling okay?
Feeling 100%.
Oh, really quick, with those, I should probably note, Molly, with how they affect someone's system, as long as it's still in their system, further ones won't affect them for an hour. So you've got 1 shot per person, basically.
All right, good to know. Let's hope I don't run into a group of people.
Yeah, that would not be great.
I'm counting on Madison for that.
If you do run into a group of people, though, just give it a little bit of a pinch before you throw it. Aim for the center of mass.
Okay.
Okay.
Pinch and throw. Got it.
Pinch and throw.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else.
God, I hope there's nothing else. I will let you know as soon as I think of something if something comes up, but just neither of you die. Cool?
Can't predict the future, but I sure hope that's how it ends.
Molly will hug Cassie.
She'll seem a little surprised at first, but, very quickly, gratefully hug her back.
Molly pulls away from the hug and she says, "You and I started this crazy journey together. All right? We're going to keep going.
Not ending it here.
We're not ending it here. Okay?"
Right. Yeah, as soon as you get out, assuming that Madison can get you out like she promised, let me know, okay?
Sure thing.
We'll move on from there. And Chase, once you're inside, focus on as many details as you can. And if you can, fall asleep sometime tonight.
I was going to ask you how you anticipate us all getting to the dream world if I don't sleep.
Exactly. You at this point are one of the biggest variables because I just do not know what they're going to do with you.
All right, let's see what happens if I don't see you in there. That's your sign. Get moving.
Best of luck, you guys.
All right. So with that, does that mean Molly is gonna fly back, get Madison, and go to Pewter?
I think that's what you're gonna do, right?
Okay. And she'll fly back at some point and get Chase also.
Okay.
So is Madison actually, are they going to find a motel or something? Was that the plan? Okay.
Yeah.
If any funds were needed, Cassie would try to help. You'd have to
Sure.
give me the amount at this point because funds, but
You can find a cheap hotel for like $40 a night. So 40 times 50 is 200.
2,000.
Cheap.
2,000.
There's 40 times 2,000 cheap hotel.
I'll take it to 200 though if you want.
Yes, I keep forgetting the extra zero. So
They've probably already left at this point, but Noel's going to go up to Tiffany and go, hey, do you want to just chat for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. You said something about parents caring before. You're right.
No. But if I start talking about it, I'm going to start crying. And we need to be focused for
Okay.
Cassie right now.
Okay.
Before Jodo,
Talk later?
I will tell everyone what's going on.
Okay. If you need anything in the meantime, just say.
I will.
you guys have your hotel at Pewter City. Madison's got herself set up. She's got her laptop out. Molly and Chase will have whatever it is that they're bringing with them. Rotem is going to be in his Pokeball with Molly. I'm assuming that Bullet's hanging out along with Lux and Fern still in the saddlebags unless you say otherwise. And then for the rest, Cassie is going to be... Where are Cassie and Noir and Molly... I'm sorry, Cassie, Noir, and Tiffany physically going to be at this point?
I assumed van driving over. Or
Okay.
do we have other plans for that?
Oh, just driving over to Pewter to meet them at the hotel?
Yeah.
Well, Nor wanted to figure out the baby and stuff first, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like get like a carer for him.
Yeah, I assume
You'll be able to figure that out.
this
Okay.
would be taking place same
You'll be able
time
to figure that out.
before we left.
Okay. So, Molly and Chase will make their way into the caverns where Cassie instructed them to go. Using her instructions, they will be able to make it to just outside of the chamber of the cavern where the panel is supposed to be. And at this point, Madison's already pretty much in Molly's ear, like the earpiece. They probably have more than one. I'm assuming that they have 2 earpieces, at least. So we're gonna say both of you have one connecting to Madison.
Right. So Molly's actually gonna press herself against the wall, trying to avoid the panel because they said there was a camera inside of it.
Yeah.
So she's gonna slide against the wall, get out Rotim, and whisper.
Rotem will pop out.
Yep. She'll whisper to him. All right, go ahead.
Do you know where the camera is?
Don't know.
Roll a perception, both of you.
right.
Roll a perception. Yes.
All right.
Molly, you immediately see a tiny black object on the ceiling right next to one of the stalactites? Is on the ceiling?
Stalactites, yeah.
Stalactites on the ceiling. Right next to it is this hemisphere looking thing that's black, and you believe that's the camera. And Rotim you can point it out to Rotim, and Rotim will then make his way over to the camera and merge. And then you'll hear Madison typing away. Just give it a second. Okay, Rotim's got the camera on loop. Now he just needs to get over to the panel. And then you'll see the Rotim merge all away from the camera, and he will make a way over to the panel. Running some of the algorithms here. There we go. Got the password. But before we activate the password, we're going to have to make sure that the rest of the security system people don't have any issues with this door suddenly opening. Rotim, you think you can get this through? Yes, Mom. Just give me a moment. We're clear, Mom. Perfect. Okay, so Molly, when I give the signal, the door, you make your way over to the door and just make yourself just inside of the door just in case there are any cameras in the way.
All right, so she'll do that.
In a moment, you'll start to see a trap, not really a trap door, but the ground's going to open up and revealing a staircase. And then you'll hear Madison say, "Okay, Molly, Chase, you guys should get going now."
All right, so she's gonna make her way down and she's gonna turn to Chase and she's gonna say, maybe you should hand me the earpiece now.
Yep. Hand the earpiece, and I think I should go first.
All right.
If they're gonna see something, let them spot me. Just hang out in the shadows and wait till you get your opportunity. I think we're silent from here, me and you guys.
All right then.
Are you just inside the door, Molly?
I think so, by now.
All right, we'll take care of the cameras in your path, at least leading up to the foyer. From there, you should have a clear shot over to the security area if Cassie's description of the base still holds.
Okay. All right, so we'll get in the elevator.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The elevator, it's a staircase.
Staircase down.
Staircase, sorry.
And so this goes to the entrance, yeah?
Yeah, so it's going to go into the entrance. So right now it's approximately, 9 o'clock at night, I think?
About 9 o'clock.
Okay, I'm gonna break towards the registration office. Molly's gonna break towards the security.
You're just going to walk into the registration office?
I'm just gonna walk in and try to draw attention to myself, understanding that I have broken in at this point as far as they're concerned.
Man, and look
Okay.
at the shadows along the wall toward the security.
How convenient.
How convenient.
All right, so Molly, you're going to go towards the security area. Chase is going to just walk into the registration area.
All right.
All right. When you walk into the registration area, there will be a Team Rocket member who will immediately see you. And when he doesn't recognize you, so he immediately pulls out a gun from his holster and he aims it towards you, Chase, and he says, "Hey, who are you?"
I'm here to apply for a job. I lost my flyer.
You want to join Team Rocket?
Yeah.
All right. He says, he goes over to, there's a button on the front. And then he calls in and says, "Hey, we got a new recruit." And then somebody messages and says, "All right, I'll be right up." "Have a seat," he says, as he motions over to a chair or something.
I go to the chair.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, Molly, you're right in front of the door into the security room.
Okay.
And there is a window on the door, so you can peek in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll peek in.
Roll a stealth for me, please.
Yep. And I also have morality bonus and also
Yep, you do.
the thing that Tiffany gave me. So that's +4.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, so 24 then.
You can see 2 Team Rocket members in the security office right now. They appear to be watching the monitors. One of them, at least, is looking at the monitors. The other one seems to be on the computer right now.
So
Molly, where are you at?
Molly will she'll bring the mouthpiece as close as possible, and she'll whisper, "Security."
Okay, so I just need you to send Rotim in, and he should be able to phase into the system.
Can I do it from here?
Yeah, he should be able to. He can phase through walls.
All right. So she'll do that.
The Rotim will go inside, and as soon as you're phasing, and will phase through the wall. While this is happening, you can hear, Molly, footsteps coming from the staircase here. The staircase A over here.
Okay.
What do you do?
Let's see. If I roll a stealth, could I go into this little foyer over here and hide between these plants?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So another stealth then.
32. Oh yeah, you can easily.
34 with the morale boost.
And 36 with the what Tiffany gave.
All right.
So
One of the Team Rocket members, it's a female, is coming up the stairs. So Molly, you can move. You should be able to move your character behind one of the plants if you want.
let's see. Over here then.
All right, we're gonna send these two, Claudia and Claudius,
Oh.
to the twins. The twins
Who
come
are
in.
they?
The two twins come in and say, "Hi, my name is Claudia."
I like your hair.
Oh, thank you. And this is my brother Claudius. Claudius holds out his hand, and they give it a shake.
Mhm.
So, how did you hear about us?
I knew someone who knew someone who knew a cousin who gave me a flyer.
Oh, that's the story we always get. What's your name?
Just give me a second.
Is he asking them? Where did I step?
Just give me a second.
I had this.
Oh no, Forrester syndrome.
Out of character. I've met all my names. It's Noir confused me before I came in. That's all that happened. My name is Neil.
Neil.
Last name Downs.
Nice to meet you, Neil. We are all very appreciative that you came all the way out to see us. What are your credentials?
I kick ass.
We definitely like that in our employees. If you don't mind, Neil, we just need to, as protocol, we just need to do a bit of a thorough search, if you don't mind, before we continue on with the registration process.
Mm-hmm. What kind of search are we talking about?
We're just gonna pat you down, make sure you don't have, any items on you that would compromise the application process.
All right, sounds good.
She'll nod over at the grunt that was working at the desk, and the grunt will, of course, go over and he'll basically pat you down. He's got like a metal detector thingy, going through, and he won't find anything on you, per se. And then, because you don't have any weapons, you're not armed currently.
Mm-mm.
No weapons. All right.
No knuckles are gone.
Yeah, he'll turn to Tundra and says, "He's clean." Oh, excellent, excellent. She says, "Well, Neil, in order to complete your registration, we just need you to go to this kiosk over here and fill out all your information. And it's getting really late, so we can at least try to get you a room for the night, and maybe tomorrow morning we can officially introduce you to the rest of the group. This will pretty much be a trial period, so we'll train you up for the next couple of weeks, probably put you out in your first mission, of course, definitely by the end of the month, and then we'll just go from there."
Wow, that was really helpful.
Of course.
Sounds great.
We try to make sure that the registration process is as smooth as possible.
I expected you guys to be a little bit, I don't know, sketchier or something. You're so friendly.
You're not the first person who said that to us. we don't know why we get such a bad rap, but I think you'll find that everybody here, we're pretty much just like anybody else, really. We're just trying to make something of ourselves in this world.
Well, I'm looking for meaning, so I think I've come to the right place.
Well, good. Well, we look forward to getting to know you better, Neil. If you need
Likewise.
anything, just let us know. You should be able to find us pretty easily. And yeah, we'll once you get your registration, we'll get you all of your Team Rocket swag, and we'll find a room for you.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Okay. Just so I have an idea of how this is going to go for the rest of the evening, go ahead and roll a guile for me, please, Chase.
Did I come up?
8.
I rolled it?
Hopefully he'll be avoiding lying.
Okay.
I mean,
That was an 8 for sure.
if he gets to his room quickly enough, hopefully he won't have to talk to too many people.
Right.
Well,
All
he
right.
did like her hair, so not a lie.